Hi there guys, this is Obsidian Chill. Now this is a different video today. This video I'm going to be going through all the rewards that you get with this SOE's new beta program called SOE Recruit Rewards. Now what that program entails is you have to send invites out to friends, family, and get them to play DC Universe Online. Spend a qualifying amount, like follow all the rules and regulations SOE details in this website here that is up on your screen now, and you can check out. I'll put in the description below. And basically, once you have all those players accepted as recruits, SOE is going to give you a whole bunch of rewards as a thank you and appreciation for you doing that and becoming a recruiter for them. And I'm going to be going through all those rewards in this video. If you want to see exactly how the process is done or have any questions about that, leave comments below, and I might do another video on that, going through the process itself instead of the rewards. But I know most people want to see what they're going to get if they go through all this process here. So here it is. Thanks, guys. Now, once you've sent all the invites to the players, you get certain rewards back. The first tier is when you've recruited 2 people, and you get 2 things here. I'll explain the rest of the base here, but when you recruit 2 people, the first thing you get is this "I want you" poster base item. It's not so much a poster; it's the kind of the picture frame there. You can see it mounted off the wall. That is the first thing you get. The second thing you get is the patriotic fireworks. It's the same as the other fireworks trinkets in the game. It's got like a 5-6 minute cooldown, and essentially what it does is the fireworks design is basically like an American theme, patriotic theme. So you'll see a fireworks burst of red, white, and blue, but it's not in any kind of design. It's just like a kind of like a star burst. And essentially that's what you get for 2 people being recruited. The next phase is 5 people, and that is these base items. Now there's 3 different base items. Actually, I'm going to walk over here because it's better explained here. You get 3. You get the patriotic rug, which is this right here. You get the patriotic chair and the patriotic couch. Now these base items, you can redeem them, as you can see here, on a limited amount of times, because there are marketplace redeemable items, so it's not actually something that's mailed to you in game. You can just keep redeeming it and filling your base with this as much as you'd like. And that's what you get for recruiting 5 people. The next tier is 10 recruits, and with 10 recruits you get the it's like a guy's trinket, just like your demon form and the other trinkets in the game. It gives you the Uncle Sam outfit. Now the trinket, like, it looks great. It doesn't really have any functions. As you can see, the power bar is blocked out. I can't like attack. All I can do really is walk around. You can do like emotes. That's about it. So if I want to do like an action here, yeah, like he can do emotes. You can kind of walk around. There's no movement mode. There's no abilities. That's about it. Like, it's, I guess if you want to kind of just stand around it and look pretty, it's there. But for recruiting 10 people, I expected a bit more to the trinket. But that's Uncle Sam. And you can transform back just by pressing the trinket again. Now the next reward is at 15 people recruited. Now that one, the reward is 5,000 in station cash. That'll be added to your account, so you can use that toward buy replay badges or power tokens or whatever you'd like. That's what is the reward for 15 people. Now 20 people is the first in a series of utility belts. These utility belts are the most unique in the game right now. To put it as kind of like an example, it's essentially like the Helm of Omnipotence that used to drop in Prime Battleground. Essentially, it's the Helm of OP, but for utility belts. So the first one here, as you can see here, I'm wearing the 86 DPS belt. This is just the common one that's in the game now, which is most likely, if you're a DPS, this is the belt you're using. Now this is the first one here, the Recruiter's Utility Belt. Now I'll put a screenshot as well, but essentially this is it here. CR90 belts, 4 wild cards, and as you can see here, it's got every stat category, so it's got defense, toughness, health, power, precision, might, resto, vit, and dom. Now it's not giant increases for the support stats like health and defense, things that wouldn't be included on a DPS belt because they're related to tank or healer. It is a very big jump. And this is what you get, and because it's got toughness, you can use it as a PvP belt, and those stats will be much higher than the PvP belts. You still have to spend the marks of triumph to unlock the wildcard tokens, just like the other belts. But it gives you kind of a bit more freedom there. Now the next reward, so I'll equip this one here just so we can see that's kind of what the stats was there. The next one, the next tier, is the 25 recruits. This is the highest tier that's available at the moment. It's called Grand Ambassador, and this is the reward here, the Patriotic Utility Belt. It's CR 92, and this is comparing it to the level CR 91. So you get an extra, you still get a decent amount, you get a decent amount of defense, toughness, you get some health, power, the precision might, resto, vit, and dom. It's not, it's still a healthy increase, and and you equip that there. And basically, when you're looking to the old belt, you're looking at 187 defense loss, 187 toughness, 287 health, 159 power, 81 might. You know, it's a big difference and a big jump from your belt that you're using now. Even if you're using an 87 belt, like if you have an 87 tank belt or 87 healer belt, I'm not sure if I have one on me. I don't. But those stats are still, you can compare them, they're still going to be higher. I think the VIT on an 87 Troller belt is around like 90, it's somewhere in the 90s. No, it's not. It's actually anything like the 50s or 60s. I don't know, you can correct me in the comments below the video, or in the, I'll post this on the forums as well. But I think it's a good solid like 50 to 60 VIT increase. And I'm sure it's a big increase for resto and tanking for health and defense as well. But yeah, that's essentially it. It's a very solid reward. Now, even say like next year when like T6 or Tier 7 comes out and there's a better belt than this, because this belt has toughness, it's still going to be one of the most powerful for PvP. I doubt there'd ever be a PvP belt that's better than this come out in the game. And as well as I doubt the belts that come out to be better are not going to be wildcards as well. So it gives you a lot of the freedom for people that don't like using consumables. So essentially that's it there. What I should mention as well, when you recruit one person, basically every single recruit, you get an additional reward. You get to choose between 60 replay badges, a scanner, or an exhibit scanner as well. Yeah, I think it's the exhibit scanner or the collection radar enhancer. You get to choose between one of those three. Now, if you choose the replay badges, which I'm assuming most people would choose the replay badges, you get 60 badges, 25 recruits. That's an extra 1,500 replays just from recruiting people. So you get a good chunk. Like if you're aiming to get the gear, like for me, I just turn everything into replays just for being able to replay content. You get 5,000 station cash worth of replays and 1,500 replay badges from recruiting the 25 people. So it's a good solid reward. It's a great program. Now there's still some tweaks to be worked out because it's still in the beta. But overall, they did a great job with this. The support's been great. It wasn't really like a trickier, convoluted process. It takes the time. I think the entire process for getting from 0 recruits to 25, I think it took just over a week. Tracking everyone down and making sure the invites were sent out and making sure that they accepted it and all that kind of stuff. But overall, guys, that's it. If you got any questions, you can certainly leave me a message in the comments below or on the thread, and I'll answer any questions you have about the program. This right now, this is only available on the US PC or PC based as long as you're with SOE. So if you're on the European servers, if you're with SOE, you can follow this program. If you're with Prosabian or on the PS3, unfortunately the program is not available to you yet. I think they were looking into if the program was viable, they would expand it to the PS3 and maybe Prosabian would pick it up. That would be up to them. But that's it, guys.